Y'all, someone please come get your grandpa. Wow.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Oh, also, please hit that join button down below. $4.99 helps fuel this show so I can keep giving you all your stories. So please hit that join button. That would really be great. I'd really appreciate it. All right. But anyway, we got to jump into this story. Now, this is something that happened a couple days ago, but I hadn't had time to cover this story. And I figured, this is a perfect time to do a pop-up video and talk to you guys about this story. Here it is. We have a South Carolina fire chief who is resigned after insensitive, quote unquote, Facebook post. Yeah, this guy, Butch, you know, he got a nickname Butch. Exactly. Let's get into this story, y'all. This one's insane. The fire chief at a volunteer fire station in Lancaster County has resigned after posting a racially charged comment on his personal Facebook page. You know, it's so. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold what I have to say here in a second. You'll see. This is insane. Officials at the McDonald Green Volunteer Fire Department say Fire Chief Francis Butch Ghent had been placed on leave for 2 weeks starting a few days ago, April 27th, and was relieved of his duties pending the outcome of an internal investigation. You know, I wonder what they found in the internal investigation into this dude. But we haven't even gotten to the actual post on Facebook, which I'm going to get here in a second. He resigned from his position 3 days later on Friday, April 30th. Okay, he apologized for this particular post, and it goes a little something like this. He says, "Dear police, stop responding to these black neighborhoods. They'll eventually kill each other, and the fake news won't have a story." Bruh. He really just said that. Man, ignorance is like, it's just as bad as the pandemic. It's just contagious. It's insane. Okay. And I'm going to talk about this in a second. But he later, of course, he said he apologized to the city and county leaders and community members in general for his actions. He said in an interview, I guess a local news network, news station went to him and asked him, like, why would you put this up? And he said, well, I guess it was racially insensitive. I didn't mean it that way, though. Yeah. He didn't know that it was racially insensitive. So he has gone on, after resigning, stepping down, etc. He's gone on to apologize, and we got a little bit of his apology statement right here. He says, "I would like to apologize to the black community of Lancaster and throughout the country. The post I made on Facebook was not meant to attack you, but rather jab at news media." It was a jab at news media. Huh? Let's move on. He said, "My father instilled in me that the police were to be respected and honored no matter what. The media has done everything they can to demonize them to get a story and ratings." Now here's the thing. I understand. When it comes to the news, yes, they say if it bleeds, it leads. That's the whole thing that they say. I get that piece. But if there's something that happens where you have shootings and killings, etc., they're there to tell the story. They're not there to punch down. They're just there to tell the story. Now, I understand that there are biased news networks out there, but he's basically making a very, very generalized statement about this. And it doesn't matter. It does not defend what he said in his Facebook post. But I digress. Let's continue. He says, everything they do, the media has done everything they can do to demonize them and to get a story and ratings. After the police shot and killed the teenage girl trying to kill another girl, the media said he went too far. But if he had let her kill the other girl, then they would have said he should have done more. Now, obviously, he's talking about the whole situation with Micaiah Bryant. We already discussed it on the show where she was shot 4 times in the back because she was lunging with a knife towards a girl in pink. And it's a terrible scene. It's absolutely terrible. Okay? The police can't win in these violent confrontations. I lost it and I made that post. The wording was very inappropriate, but anger blinded my judgment. Well, your anger blinded your judgment, but it didn't blind your judgment because you were still able to pull out your phone, type that ridiculous post, and then hit post. You hit post. You had that post go live. So it blinded everything, but it blinded your judgment and it blinded your common sense. Okay? Like an idiot. He says, continuing, he says, I would like to also apologize to my family, fire department, Lancaster County Fire Services, and the leaders of Lancaster County. I hope that my actions haven't put you in harm's way. I have served the residents of Lancaster County for over 40 years, so he's been there for a minute. But this is where it gets really funny. He says, I don't see color in the residents that I serve. Yet you say, hey, cops, don't go to the black communities. Don't go to the black neighborhoods. Just let them kill themselves. But you don't see color. Okay. I help whomever calls with dignity and respect. Here's the love. Oh, this is what I love it. Whenever a white person wants to defend themselves, they do this grasping at straws line, and it happens every single time, and it goes a little something like this as well. I have many black friends and neighbors. That's it. I could continue more. I'm going to, but at the same time, it's right there. I have many black friends. Bruh, stop. And neighbors that I more than likely have offended, and I am truly sorry. I made a mistake, and I am very sorry for it. Again, I ask for your forgiveness. Okay? Now, obviously, thank you, Jesus. He has stepped down. He is not the fire chief of this particular place anymore. Yes, his 40 years of service has been tarnished over one Facebook post that is only 2 sentences long, literally. But when you sit there, you pull out your phone, or you're at your computer, or you're at your tablet, and you feel some type of way, you go out of your way to type in, "Dear police, stop responding to these black neighborhoods. They will eventually kill each other, and the fake news won't have a story." What kind of ridiculous racism type of rhetoric is that? And you're sitting here going, I have black friends. I have black friends. I have black friends. You know I have black friends. I have black friends. Come on. Now, his 40 years of service has been tarnished because he decided to hit post. Literally. He could have walked out of his 40 plus years in service with his head held high. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now. Why, you ask? Why, you ask? Because he posted something that was incredibly racist. And the one thing that really angers me more than anything in the world, not only just defending himself in that like very, very shot, like Hail Mary shot in the dark type of comment, basically saying, oh no, this was a jab at news media. If it was a jab at news media, he would have literally said, this is a jab at news media. He would have said something about news media should be doing blah, blah, blah. He would have said it much more drawn out and much more explained than what he said in that thing. He said, black people just let the black people kill themselves. Let them fend for themselves. Let black people kill themselves. Then on top of that, at the end of it, he's like, oh, I don't see color. Oh, and also, I have many black friends. No, you don't. No, you don't have many black friends. If you think in that way, if you talk in that way and you put out those kind of posts, I guarantee you got 2 black friends that would never even invite you to the damn cookout. Facts. They just know you in passing. You know what I'm saying? You might run into them at the bar or at a social event and you catch up really quick, but you ain't friends. You ain't friends. They ain't going, hey, we got a cookout going on, man. Come on, Butch. Butch, come on over. And be sure to bring your casserole with a whole bunch of mayonnaise. Hell to the no. Dude is grasping at straws with this apology letter. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the damage was already done. And his legacy is completely, he just napalmed his legacy with just 2 sentences. And you want to know something? This could have been a different outcome if he just didn't hit post. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this one. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on this story? All right, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you part of the Pascal Show family. All right? Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.